Welcome to the second hour of This Morning. Here are today's headlines. In commemoration of World Refugee Day on June 20th, the National Human Rights Commission called for the improvement of guidelines to improve the treatment of humanitarian sojourners. The NHRC said over 2,000 refugees have received the humanitarian stay permit since 1994, and more than 60% of them have stayed in Korea for over 3 years, but they have to apply for an extension of their G1 visa as short as every few months and cannot get a job unless they obtain a separate employment permit. The NHRC had advised the Justice Minister to ease restrictions to make the lives of humanitarian sojourners easier earlier this month and hoped positive changes will come from it. President Moon Jae-in offered sincere congratulations to UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres for his re-election for a second 5-year term. Moon tweeted he is pleased to convey his congratulations to the UN chief just a few days after talking to him in Cornwall and said he will closely work with the Secretary-General to establish permanent peace on the Korean peninsula and respond to global crises such as the pandemic and climate change. Netizens expressed their anger at Coupang founder Kim Bum-suk's decision to step down from all positions at Coupang Korea following the massive fire at an Icheon distribution center. Many criticized Kim for trying to evade punishment under the Serious Industrial Accidents Act. Exit Coupang trended on Twitter over the weekend, and boycotts over Coupang's various services have been growing ever since. Finally, the European Union announced a formal meeting will be held in Vienna, Austria, between parties negotiating a revival of the Iran nuclear deal. The parties include China, France, Germany, Russia, the UK, and Iran. They have been negotiating in Vienna since April to restore the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action from which the U.S. withdrew in 2018 under then-President Donald Trump. And you can listen to these headlines once again on our YouTube channel by searching TBS eFM. Once there, you'll also get a script of the headlines and subtitles as well. Coming up next, we're going to take a closer look into the allegations of a nuclear radiation leak in China, also followed by prospects for South Korea's own solid propellant rocket development following the termination of the missile guidelines in agreement with the U.S.